Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and it is humbling to join colleagues from all sides of the House and my own Carshalton and Wallington residents to commemorate Holocaust Memorial Day. For Jews around the world, including here in the UK, the Holocaust is not just a terrible memory, it is something that they live with on a permanent basis. The photographs of family members they never got to meet, the knowledge that thriving Jewish communities across Europe were all but annihilated. And now, 76 years after the liberation of Auschwitz, the world's Jewish population still has not returned to what it was prior to the Second World War. One such memory was brought into sharp focus this year at a time of pandemic, which was the numbers tattooed on the arms of parents and grandparents. And I'm sure we've all seen the powerful images of Holocaust survivors receiving the coronavirus vaccine further up the arm to where that tattoo still is today. But it bears repeating, Madam Deputy Speaker, that this year's theme is Be the Light in the Darkness, an encouragement of us all to reflect on the depths that humanity can sink to, but also the ways that we can resist darkness and be the light for others. We are fortunate to still have Holocaust survivors with us today, and I would urge everybody to take part in and interact with the Holocaust Education Trust and the Holocaust Memorial Day Trust to hear these inspiring individuals. We've heard a lot about the words never again, which first appeared on handmade signs hung up by the prisoners at Buchenwald concentration camp following their liberation in 1945. And it has become a symbol of the world's resolve to try to prevent crimes against humanity from ever reoccurring. However, as we've sadly heard in earlier contributions, tragically, genocides and mass killings were not relegated to history in 1945, but have claimed the lives of an estimated 80 million people since, in places like Bosnia, Cambodia, Darfur and Rwanda, to name but some, including the persecution we hear of today of Christians, Yazidis, the Rohingya and the Uyghurs. That is why we must continue to be a voice for the persecuted around the world today and to learn from the horrors of the past so we can be that light. And I'd like to finish with the words of Elie Wiesel, the Holocaust survivor and Nobel laureate. Let us remember those who suffered and perished then, those who fell with weapons in their hands and those who died with prayers on their lips, and all of those who have no tombs. Our hearts remain their cemetery.